YouTube just decided to make everything a bit harder right when I was finally getting the hang of this. Hey everybody, if you missed the news, YouTube decided to make the YouTube Partner Program, YPP for short, even more difficult to get in, sort of. They're switching it from 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours for the first tier of monetization, and 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, to 8,000 watch hours and some crazy amount of shorts. But truthfully, I don't ever see myself really going viral. That's not the kind of content that I'm going for. I'm trying to build in public and share my journey. I think that the kind of content I make wouldn't necessarily go viral. And if it ever does, then cool. But the announcement to me, when I was watching it, bored me because at the end of the day, what matters more to me is making content that you're all going to enjoy. I spend about an hour just sitting here setting up all this equipment and nobody's telling me to do that. I could just use my phone. I spent 2 weeks dialing in my audio on this. This is the Shure MV6, learning how to mix audio to get it sounding as good as this. Today, I spent even longer trying to get something called Rembrandt lighting, which is what you're seeing now. Let's hope I did a good job today. Editor Andrew, put a note here if I did. Point is that I care about providing a good experience to you guys. I don't know if my content is good unless you're actually liking it. Right now, viewership is low, but I'm still going. I truly don't care what YouTube does in terms of changing the monetization program, because for me, what matters most is creating quality content that's actually going to resonate with others. This a couple times before, but the people who inspired me, Peter McKinnon, Mango Street, Jesse Driftwood, Matti Haapoja, all of these creators, they create and they make insanely good content that has quality better than most movies you see in theaters. They're who inspire me. So rather than thinking about monetization, barriers standing in your way outside of yourself, instead think about the fact that you are always going to be your own worst critic and your own biggest barrier. For the people who I see online complaining about these new YouTube Partner Program requirements, I think to myself, you have had a decade or however many years to achieve monetization or to make content to succeed. And if you haven't done it yet, then you didn't want it bad enough. And I'm not just speaking about them, but I'm speaking about myself. It was only recently when I got criticized and told that I'm not a creator, I had a couple of moments of self-reflection and realizing all of my own shortcomings and the things that I failed on, and the number of times where I have started and stopped with making content that I finally felt embarrassed enough to say, I want to do this and I'm going to do this. And by the way, technically, I already failed my 30-day challenge, but I'm still going. I can't remember the exact quote from Alfred in Batman Begins, but it's about how we get up that matters. I fell asleep while editing my Coley video. It was an endeavor that I've never taken. I've never done a tutorial. I am learning how to color grade and I'm currently creating a bunch of LUTs, but I'm still pushing myself to try and elevate my content with every try. When I was making that tutorial, I felt uncomfortable. I felt a lack of confidence in myself, and I didn't even know if people would actually like the video, but I still did it. And rather than turn around and say, I failed, which technically I did, the video has 18 views. I looked at it as, I want to learn how to get better, and I want to learn how to screen record and do tutorials better, and then create tutorials on how to create tutorials. So keep an eye out. That's an upcoming video. The point is that I could really care less what YouTube's partner program requirements are, because I have seen the success of my friends, and I'm just going to tell you, it is worth the work to put in to be monetized and to achieve the level of success that I've seen of my friends. Not just Peter McKinnon, not just Casey Neistat, not even MKBHD. You don't even have to be that big. And the doors that social media and content creation can open for you are absolutely incredible. My friends who have succeeded inspire me every day, and they push me to succeed. They're backing me. They're telling me my content's great and the quality is good, and I appreciate them so much for that. And I'm still trying to make it better. I'm going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to improve on myself, and I'm going to ignore the rest. As I said earlier, while watching that YouTube Partner Program announcement video, I was dozing off because none of it mattered to me. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say the points of the program, and then I'm going to close this video out. Here are some of the things that are in the YouTube Partner Program update. First, nothing goes into effect until February 1st, 2027. So even if this is technically more difficult, you have 6 months to build something and get closer to that point. Secondly, YouTube announced many more positive changes than they did the negative ones. And that was the thing that bugged me. Right now, we live in a society where negativity and being a contrarian really gets pushed in the algorithm. So what I was noticing was a lot more complaints on the negative side and not enough about all the good that's coming from this. YouTube is introducing new ad revenue sharing programs and monetization programs and all these things that I'm going to be honest, I don't even want to know about right now because right now I'm not there. So none of it matters to me. What matters to me is getting better, making more content, and providing value to all of you. My final words for this video will be this. If you're a creator and you saw these new YouTube Partner Program requirements, don't let them discourage you. Keep creating. You never know what is going to happen. You could make that one viral video that really gets you started. You could make 100 videos and everyone could fail, but then that next one is going to hit. All I'll say is that I've been seeing growth with every video I make, whether that's in terms of my quality, in terms of my viewership, or just in terms of how doing all of this is helping me with my mental health and helping me just feel happier and proud of myself for the fact that I'm doing it. If this is something you want to do, then do it not just for the monetization, especially from the YouTube monetization, but do it for yourself, do it for your audience, and do it so that you can see your work and continue to grow. All right, everybody, this is Andrew. I started up a 30-day challenge this month. I already failed, but I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to be better than I was yesterday every day. So this is another video in my 30-day challenge, which is still going to continue. And I will see you in the next video. Feel free to check out the playlist and all the videos on my page. I'll be posting up a bunch of shorts, tutorials, talking about camera gear, building in public, all this stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. So this one was awkward. Because, oh yeah, by the way, let me go and introduce it. Hey everybody, what's up? This is another MCU moment with Andrew. I don't even know if I like my thumbnail, by the way, so let's go and get that thumbnail. Yeah, we're going to put like the YouTube thing right here and try that. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so anyways, where was I? So this video, it was actually shorter than I expected. I thought I was sitting here recording for like 20 minutes. But let me know what you think of the audio. Let me know if it sounds good. Probably a little weird with me holding a microphone, but I just wanted the audio to sound great. I'm about to record another video where I actually talk about this microphone. So if you want to see that, go check it out. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.